Yo, what is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. I just got to see Captain Marvel and I have a lot to discuss about this film. But before I get into it, if you're new to the channel, I do content just like this weekly on everything in pop culture. So if you're not already part of the cult, you should definitely join right now by hitting the subscribe button. So to be honest with you guys, I went into this film with low expectations, and that's really rare for me because usually when I go to a Marvel film, I'm usually super stoked and super excited, but I really can't tell if it's because of the lack of knowledge that I have with the character Captain Marvel, or if because I really don't care because I'm ready for Endgame. And after seeing the film, I can honestly say that it's okay and it's not as bad as everybody's making it out to be. I don't think that they went into this film trying to make the best Marvel film ever. I think they just wanted to make a filler to hold us over until Endgame, which comes out next month. At the beginning of this film, it starts off with a really cool tribute to Stan Lee, and I really do hope they keep the tradition going with having him in these films because it won't be the same without the GOAT popping up here and there in the film. So hopefully they can figure out something with CGI to keep him in the films because it won't be the same. With all the controversy that's going around with this film, with men feeling that they're not welcome to see this movie and females feeling like men are bashing this movie just because it's a superhero female, I honestly don't care about any of that. I had a good time. I don't care what nobody says. This film was decent. I mean, it wasn't as bad as everybody's making it out to be. I enjoyed it. There's highs and lows, but there's no reason to not see this film. One of the things that I was really impressed with was the de-aging of Samuel Jackson. I mean, we are in the future. He looks like he's 30 years old again. And at points, it's kind of like, wait a minute, is this CGI or is this really him? So shout out to the people that was behind that. Really good job. The chemistry between Brie Larson and Samuel Jackson was another highlight for this film. I enjoyed their dialogue throughout the film, and I really do hope they keep this chemistry going within films in the future. Based off 90s nostalgia alone, this was a great film. We all saw the blockbuster video clip in the trailer, and there's tons of Easter eggs just like that throughout the film. I just wish they stayed there a little bit longer because that's the main reason I wanted to see this film. I also like the Skrulls. I thought they were a really cool villain, and I hope to see them in future films, but a lot of people were upset about the plot twist with them towards the end of the film because it kind of cancels out a conspiracy theory that's going around about the future of the MCU, but it is what it is, and I liked it. I thought the fight sequences were really good as well, but the star of the show has to go to Goose the Cat, and I honestly think that he's the most popular cat in the world right now, and I don't know if that's good for this film or bad for this film that a cat outperformed Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, and that's all I gotta say about that. After seeing this film, I think the real reason why people don't like this film is that the bar is way too high right now for Marvel movies. This film had to follow films like Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War. There's no chance that Captain Marvel was going to outshine any of those films. And I don't know about you guys, but OP superheroes just aren't for me. They never have any flaws, it's hard to beat them, and they never have anything at stake. And even though I enjoyed her in this film, and I'm looking forward to seeing her in Endgame, I never felt attached to this character. And with that being said, I'm looking forward to phase 4 and the next films to come. And what I learned from this film is that it's not easy to make a Marvel film. And this movie is filled with tons of messages, and not just for women, but for men too, and little kids. And that message is when you get knocked down, you get back up and you keep persevering. And I love that about this movie. Once again, guys, thanks for checking me out. And if you've seen Captain Marvel, please let me know what you thought about the film in the comment box below, whether you liked it or not. And if you're new to the channel, I do content just like this weekly on everything in pop culture. So if you're not a part of the cult, you should definitely join right now by hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you want to keep the conversation going, please feel free to follow me on the socials at PopCultNet. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.